Oh my god, this is the quintessential LS champion. He's put this thing in S tier and solo lanes every patch. You know, like, this is the champ.
I ran into LS behind the scenes before the games today. I said, hey man, I really liked what we got to see yesterday, spicing up the draft a little bit. I was like, I hope you got some more deviations in store for us. He said, oh yeah, I do. I was like, all right, I'm ready to see the cells. He was like, oh, there's no cells. So apparently, the Soraka was the play the entire time here. This is what they're going for. I'm excited to see how this works out because Tryndamere will be locked in along with Victor here for the side of EG.
Really interesting to see the Tryndamere come out to actually answer the Camille. You know, I'm assuming they're not going to get too crazy. I mean, JoJo has actually been the guy to play the Tryndamere, so theoretically it could be Victor top and Tryndamere, you know, being played, you know, by JoJo, but
yeah,
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I assume that
wave clear, but is also your sustain. You can't heal yourself with your W. You've got to land the Qs on the enemy champion to get that heal over time. And so far, JoJo has been nailing every laser, and Fudge has not been able to hit a single Q.
That's the big part that went wrong in the first time that he played that Lux was he got hit by pretty much everything that JoJo was throwing out, and it's happening a little bit again here, already shoved in. You expect to lose the wave early, but Inspired wants to play with that pressure.
Inspired going after Blabber here. Second part of the 3 Talon strike going in. They find the knockup. Damage following through. The smite from Blabber to heal himself up, but it's still first blood over to Evil Geniuses. However, now we've got Summit coming in. Looking to clean these boys up. Inspired wants to get away, but an flash is in. Zhao might be able to turn things back around here with a smite. He's going for the 3 Talon strike and knocks him right up into the air. Soraka rotates over, but what is Fudge to do? JoJo Punin Inspired, excuse me, still working for this one. His time here has expired, however, as it's time to leave. No smite left to secure the buff. He had to use it to stay alive, but nicely played to come out on top.
Very well done by Evil Geniuses, playing around their priority to collapse early on. And I just gotta say, the Soraka ambulance arrived a little too late. You could see the speed up that you get, the movement speed around a low health enemy. Trying to get into the jungle to top out, there's really nothing else to peel for the side of C9. It's a straight shot onto the Soraka and the Aphelios if you can get around the box.
Oh, we're ready to go for a smite fight. It will go over the way of Cloud9, but what about the rest of the fight thereafter? Vulcan having to get away. Inspired shut down. Massive heals end up coming out from Fudge, and it keeps people alive. Double kill back over to Blabber. That is exactly what Soraka was picked for.
It's a repeat of yesterday. They bait the enemy team into coming.
We were discussing earlier, both of our junglers have those gore drinkers completed, but man, this really showcases how much quicker Olaf can farm than Xin Zhao. When you look at the farm numbers between these two, Blabber will just constantly be building that lead.
Yeah, I mean, he's just absolutely maximizing his farm, and now looking for JoJo, who has no flash. You're dead.
Oh, Fudge with the flash to set it up. JoJo, I don't think there's any way out, buddy. The gravity well ain't gonna do much for you, and Blabber cuts him down.
I actually really like getting that gold on the Blabber as well. They're very smart about making sure that your frontline diver is able to get ahead, because Soraka's just there to throw buffs on top of him. Just make sure he's able to build damage.
Soraka's gonna be able to afford Moonstone. That's just about it.
He's out full build.
Yeah. Well, JoJo also attacking that player without flash. That's a good punish because, you know, that was a 30+ CS advantage that he had actually been at. Now, post 100 CS, he has the upgraded laser. Things can start to get really tough to hold on in that lane, so Fudge is going to need assistance. You don't want to leave that in isolation. And at the same time, they're just going to drop the Herald. That tower will be gone bot. Some more gold into the pockets of Berserker, as well as Blabber here, as long as they can finish that off.
Nope, not quite able to get there. The turret does not fall just yet because the Herald was summoned up immediately.
He just wants this.
Blabber's going underneath the turret.
God.
It looked like he was low, but Soraka said no! Fudge presses his heel, he presses his other heel, and Blabber just runs him over.
You can just feel that JoJo had no idea that he was in lethal range in that sense.
How 100% HP under your tower, lethal range.
Yeah, how do you know that? How many people have played against Olaf Soraka mid lane recently to know that this is a dangerous spot to be in?
Speaking of a dangerous spot to be in, Impact has found Summit, and man, that rage is undying. Impact picks up his first kill here.
Flexing his muscle in the top lane there. Impact getting the solo kill. That is big. It is the trade of full summoners. Of course, Summit going to come out slightly ahead because he just spends the Ignite with the flash and that Ghost. But that was prior to having Gale Force, and Impact was already up in gold before that. If you can pick up a couple plates here on the top side, go back, finish your full Mythic, that lane is going to start being very problematic for Cloud9.
And they absolutely need him to do this too, because it feels like all the eggs are in the impact basket now.
Yeah.
The 4v4 has not gone well. Yes, you still scale well, but you know, with how bad the mid lane's gone, 0-3 already, how far ahead the Olaf is, like it feels it's on impact now to carry this game.
I agree, and it's if you're with the same amount of gold, you know? It's
Without
just,
as a mythic completed yet.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that your items are so efficient. It's the same principle that we see with Janet Top and these types of champions. You don't need the same amount of gold to be just as effective, but now focusing up towards that top side, Impact's gonna roam and they're gonna try to punch Cloud9.
Evil Geniuses are not getting the fight they wanted. Berserker has already killed Danny, but Impact claims Fudge.
They got
He's
Soraka.
now in the middle with Inspired looking to help him here. As Summit goes right back in. Impact's able to stay alive. They burst down the enemy player there. And that's going to be both solo laners down, but traded away for jungler and AD carry. Vulcan, sure to not survive this one, you would think. Winsome keeps on chasing, brings Berserker back in here with a lantern, wants to give the money to the AD carry, and they got it 3 for 2. The fight favors Cloud9.
The story is this, though. JoJo pushing on that bottom side, so they are down in kills in that play, but they're going to be able to trade back a tower here. It's going to be a lot of gold for JoJo, plus multiple waves lost from Cloud9 to that tower. So only reason you have no idea if there's 4 or 5 behind Impact, and of course, in that case, it would have turned bad.
And some of C9 was on a reset, so
Yep.
if your Soraka's not in range to, you know, ambulance in there and start healing you up, then you start having a little bit more issue. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Well, we got the slow.
Right.
E right on top of the hook shot. Summit tries to stay alive here. He's got the ulti coming in from Fudge to do it a little bit better. Impact keeps on going, and they've already found the enemy top
got Blabber
laner.
too.
Blabber's gonna be killed. Impact cuts him down.
Blabber may be strong, but Impact is the king in this game. Double kill from the Trinmere. Mark, you said he had to carry, and he's looking like he can.
EG pull Cloud9 apart. They were not grouped up for that, so they could actually take them down one at a time. Target Summit, then target Blabber, now target Baron.
And that Spirit Visage, as much as the solo healing, the increased self-healing helps, that is not going to save you from the Trinmere. Soraka was not there in position, and now they're on the Baron here. Pressure on Cloud9 to try to make something happen. It's all about Berserker. He's the only carry alive.
He's the only one with any damage. The other two are support.
Oh, no.
And they're both stuck inside the box. How's it gonna be? Winsome tries to peel for everybody, but it will not matter. That box doesn't do enough. Fudge is already down, but Summit's able to return into the fight and take out Vulcan. JoJo has no flash. I'll see you later, buddy. Nothing left to him. So Cloud9, they will get a 2 for 1 in
This
the
is gonna
fight
be Soul.
afterwards,
Yeah.
but it is Baron over to Evil Genius.
Yeah, they get the Baron, but the problem is JoJo's respawn is not going to be up for Soul, so I think it actually ends up going bad for EG. Yes, they do get that Baron, but because it allows you to pull off tower dives a lot more effectively because you're taking so much reduced damage from the towers as well. You know, so that can be pretty powerful, and in a potential 1v2, it's going to be super efficient against Blabber and Summit.
And a little bit of a slow to tack on as well.
Yep.
If you're chasing someone down in an extended sequence, it is something, when you're talking about this cloud buff that they're going to have for the rest of the game, can aid you in that situation as well.
Now, I'm very also interested in the fact that we have 2.5 minutes on the Baron here,
we go
3.5 minutes on the Elder Drake.
He needs to stay between him and the wall.
Soon, Summit tries to get
Blocked
away
it.
there. He gets himself out a little bit, but they've still got way too much manpower down here. They don't even bother using the Soraka ult from Cloud9. They know there is no way out for Summit, and Impact continues his operations here in the side.
I'm actually so impressed by how Impact is playing this game and this matchup,
Yeah.
really understanding that against a flashless Camille, it's all about blocking the...
He's got Sterix. Blabber still has no armor. When you look at the threats on the enemy team, there is 1 AP threat, 3 AD threats. More like 2.5 since Zinjal's mostly just
Elder
tank.
time.
But man, we'll see how well he's able to sustain here in these fights. Evil Geniuses and Cloud9 ready to square off around the Elder Drake pit. Cloud9 with control over the area here at the start, shoving up the waves, clearing out the vision. EG will have to find a way to contest here. They do not want to give this buff away to C9, who are already starting it up.
Yeah, they're just brute forcing it. Impact couldn't even shove out the bot wave. He needs to group the rest of his team here.
The Drake already below half. Impact getting jumped on by Summit. Cloud9 backing off, but still keeping the Drake aggroed. Inspired has made his way into the pit now. The
Blabber's
ulti
going
coming out
in.
from the Aphelios. Now they're ready to go. Blabber's in the middle of everybody. Blabber's going to be shielded and healed and brought right back to full HP. Impact in the Undying Rage, but he will not get away. Shut down for Berserker. And Cloud9, having killed the most valuable member of the enemy team, are poised to take the Drake. Inspired is still alive. Possibility of a smite fight is still there. Cloud9 with control over the pit. 2,000 HP left of the Drake. Inspired goes in.
He got it!
Inspired steals the Elder Drake.
But can EG get out? They've got to try to run here, try to survive, keep some of those buffs alive. The TP coming through from JoJo, he will escape. Danny, though, they're on the chase.
Vulcan gets caught out by the axe. He tries to flash away. He'll get away from the follow-up there. Wants to take Blast Cone over the wall. It gets Vulcan out.
That was game-saving potentially there from Inspired, but Cloud9 still going to go to the Baron here, still going to claim one of those super buffs.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself to save the Elder, but gives up Baron in the process. And Cloud9 played that fight perfectly.
Yeah.
The one advantage that we hadn't really talked about.
Summit claims that top lane inhibitor. Evil Geniuses split up. Cloud9 still grouped as 4. Blabber walks over those chompers. He's popped the ghost. He's ready to go. They throw out the lantern. They pull him right back. He doesn't even have to use Ragnarok. Still has that ulti ready to go. Yes, Ghost was spent, but that doesn't matter as much. JoJo's still clearing out the waves back in the base. Summit is backing. He has Unleashed Teleport. He is ready to go and join this fight if he needs to. Tries to jump in on JoJo. Uses the Ignite. Trades it away for JoJo's flash. Back here in the river, Impact is ready to make some sort of a move.
They're going!
There too, it's time to go! Winston's gonna be your target here at the start for the Soraka. Heals come down, Berserker goes back over the wall.
They got Fudge!
Is ready to fire. Fudge is down, Winston is down. Blabber's gonna be tanking up and doing whatever the man can, but the man can't do nothing. Summit's gonna be taken low. Berserker is dominating. Berserker is coming back to life. And Berserker will cut them down!
That's it! Berserker mops up EG at about 100 Chakrams stacked up there, and he erases them in what was an incredible fight.
Welcome to the LCS Berserker. Absolute superstar performance there to save a fight that looked like EG were going to be able to run away with it after they initially killed Fudge.
Nicely done from Cloud9. Beautifully played from this new AD carry. And C9 are going to end their first week of the regular season here with no losses. They'll take down EG.
What an exciting start to the season here for Cloud9. Enchanters mid, back-to-back games, playing their own style. EG really making him work for it, though, and I've got to say, Impact played an incredible game. I was being a little bit of a doubter, saying this is a bit of a different style champion for him, but he had an incredible game on the tournament.
Yeah, EG played well, but the Church of LS cannot be denied. There's new converts coming in, new disciples, you know, welcome everyone, the doors are open.
So what I'm starting to take away from these games is when you're up against these mid-lane enchanter compositions, you must double check and triple check whether or not